Hi everyone, Ali here. Well, we're here for the Take5 July Art Challenge and Kyra has pulled out 5 prompts. So she's pulled out add at least 2 stencils, add stickers, add circles, use white and use lips, which is going to be my challenge prompt. So what I've got here is I've got my journal here. Now I prepare most of my pages already gessoed, and what I'm going to do now is apply some white paint. So this white paint here is just about empty, so I need some more. So I'm just going to paint over it. Now this is just Creative brand, which is just at our local Kmart, and I'm using white, which is one of the prompts. So I'll just paint over this. So my background is going to be white. So now I'll just dry this quickly with my heat gun. So the second prompt is to use stickers. Now I actually have got these stickers that I used to put on the back of my cards when I make them, but I have a personalised stamp that I put on, so I don't use these stickers anymore, but I thought I'd incorporate these into this page. So what I'm going to do is add a sticker to each corner of the page. I also have some stickers, from my old scrapbooking days, which I don't do scrapbooking anymore. So I thought I'd incorporate these circles and use them up on this art journal page, as the third prompt is to add circles. So just getting all the circles off this page and putting them on here. So the first prompt here is to use at least 2 stencils. So I'm going to use my first stencil here and onto this page. So I have got circles, but what I'm going to use is my Kyra stencil. So I haven't used this one yet. I bought this from my local Kyra store, which closed down to my disgust. That was a very sad day actually. So I'm going to use this, so it's more circles as well into this page. So just lining all of that up. With this I'm going to use my distress inks, and I want to use a softer colours. So I've got shaded lilac, tattered rose, milled lavender and antique linen. Big reveal here is some more circles, and I like how it's subtle in the background there as well. So I'm going to put some paint on. Now this is Taubman's paint, and this is a sampler pot. So Accent is a base paint to tint for home. So I saw on YouTube somewhere where this paint actually it comes out white, but it's more of a lighter white, so as you can just see here. So now I'm going to use some Semco acrylic paint. I'm using Flesh, Lavender and some Cherry Blossom, and I'm just going to apply this with a top lid of a glue stick. So just wanted some more circles on this page. So just randomly putting them all over the page, making sure also that I'm stamping off the page as well. So once I've stamped all of this on, so as you can see, more circles, I'm going to make sure that this is dry for my next step. So the last prompt here is to use lips, which is my challenge. So what I've done here is I've attached some white tissue paper to an acetate sheet just so I can put this through the printer. So I've just gone online looking for lip images and just printed them off. So this big one here I want as my focal point, and the smaller lips I just want scattered around the page. So I'll just take this off my acetate sheet and just cut them up just so it's easier placed everywhere. So making sure I'm getting that sticky tape off as well, because I don't want that part. So it's just easier to actually print on tissue paper through the printer, otherwise it won't work. So I'll cut all these up and I will place them everywhere. Part about printing on tissue paper is you don't need to fussy cut, and as some of you are aware, I don't fussy cut. I'm no good at it and I get frustrated, so I place these everywhere and I'll show you why I don't fussy cut. Why I've printed the lips on tissue paper is because when I actually glue it onto the page, I want my circles in the background to show through. Now I absolutely love this technique. This is one of my favourite techniques to actually use, and this is just white tissue paper that you just buy at the local your supermarket or your cheap shop as such. So now I can just place all of those or glue them down wherever I want. Another reason why I love this technique is because it hides the lines that I've cut, so that's why I don't fussy cut. I love using this technique because it doesn't show the lines as such. So give it a go if you're not into fussy cutting as such, because it works brilliantly. This prompt lips pulled out, I immediately thought of a song. So I grew up in the 80s, discoed in the 80s, and some of you may remember the Go-Go's had a hit song called Our Lips Are Sealed. So I thought this was really appropriate for this page, and absolutely loved that song, and I still do. Great song. So once again, I printed it up on tissue paper because now I want the lips to come through onto my page. So, and the glue that I'm using is just some Mod Podge, just to make sure that it sticks down. So as you can see, the lips start coming through, but the tissue paper sort of fades into the background as well. So like I said before, I absolutely love this technique, and yeah, it's great. That's all done. I'm just drying it off with the heat gun, just to make sure that I've stuck all the tissue paper down, and as you can see, that really stands out, the wording, Our Lips Are Sealed, and you can hardly see the tissue paper where it joins onto the background paper, with the background lips and the background circles still showing through. want this page to pop, so I'm going to use some of my creative black acrylic paint here. So what I've decided to do is I want to make a black border around this page. My second stencil, and I've got this rope twist here. I did try another stencil, but it just bled through the page too much. So what I've got here is just use some modelling paste. Sorry I didn't capture this, but I've got a bit of rope down to the left of my saying here, and also I've put some underneath my big lips as well. So that's my second stencil. And I'm also applying some black paint over the stencil because I just thought that that just didn't come through that white. So just going over the modelling paste there, just with a bit of black. So I just want it to be subtle. And just giving it one more blast with the heat gun just to finish it off. I hope you've enjoyed my Take 5 art challenge for July. If you haven't done so already, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll also link below my fellow YouTube art collaboration members where you'll be able to see what their Take 5 is. Also, if you're playing along, don't forget to do the hashtag Take5Art, and we'll see you next time. See ya!